Everybody, welcome back. I'm the Strategy Professor. Alright, let's go ahead and get back in here. Alright, so I think we're just going to go for Volksgrad here. Yeah, there shouldn't be a problem, I don't think. I believe Skaven own all of this, and some of it's yellow, which is not that great, and we really don't want to start a fight with a Skaven if we can help it. Like, we just don't need to be up there. So I think we're going to come back down and try to go for Castle von Reichen. So it's a little greedy just to go for this without scouting it. Looks like we may not have enough movement to sack and occupy on the same turn. Okay, so they're going for it. Okay. So they are likely to just burn this. So I'm just going to have to occupy it if I want to keep it. Wait, what's that? Reinforcement arrow. Oh, it's just from my wall. Okay. So I would love to sack this, but... Oh, I did see, I think up here, if you raise the capital, it gives you the reward immediately. So if you do want the reward immediately and to get rid of your wall army, just to kind of reset it and get another trophy as fast as possible... okay, that's not that much for the sack. We'll just go ahead and occupy it then. So yeah, this is kind of an unsafe zone. 3% upkeep reduction in all armies for just spear infantry, though, so it's basically goblins. Yeah, it's kind of weak. Let me see. Income from post-battle loot, income from sacking and looting settlements. Guess pretty good, 2% for all. Income from raiding. So this is really good if you control a ton of properties that are secure and you just stack them all up. That would actually be a really nice way to kind of snowball. Not sure why there's that corruption, but... So we could go for either idols to get the growth up. If we do want to keep this, we are going to probably have to get at least one public order building. So we might go for tier 2 one thing. I think it's fine just to go with this. Just get the money. And we can get rid of that. Growth and public order. Really nice luxury. Greenskins. Have both of those. Okay, imbued by madness. Just absolutely massive. Gives everybody 10 melee attack and 10% extra damage, and reduces the upkeep. It's on almost every unit you would ever want with Greenskins, so that's really big. Stomping Scavengers. Okay. I think we just go for Heroic Killing Blow. A bit of extra damage. We don't have the scrap up. Do we have the scrap upgrades for those yet? Where is it that we get those scrap upgrades? Pump wagons. %50 for Doom Divers would be really good, but I still think going for the enormous loot carts. Okay, yeah. Okay. So we do have the upgrades. So we could consider upgrading these. How expensive are these upgrades? 50 per. 20% range. 20% reload time. I'm not sure if those are worth... I mean, the range is good. They're both okay, but 50 scrap is a lot for right now. So I think I want to save the scrap for upgrades or for... or techs, I should say. Okay, and then I think we just kill this clown. We could scout ahead, but we just got to get these guys off the field if we can. Oof, that's not good. But they could, you know, just keep spamming block movement and stuff on us, which is obviously really annoying. Then over here, I think we just come down and... Is that their property or mine? Bone Rattlers... Kislev. Okay. I think I should be able to... I'm not going to be able to get all the way there. Yeah, we should be able to take that next turn. I think he is... Bone Rattler's territory, I believe. And I don't think we really want to raid our own stuff. No, we lose all the gold. We would get scrap, but it's probably not worth. Okay, then everything else I think is all good. I already managed all the towns. Double check our hero status. We could get one more river troll hag. They're not that expensive, are they? They're 219. What kind of... They have wound heroes, which is fine. Assault units. So we could just spam recruitment cost, recruitment rank, ambush, poison attacks. This is pretty good. They don't normally have poison attacks, but that could be pretty good. Like, this is obviously nice recruitment rank and cost for stuff. I'd probably rather just have this. Okay, so we'll just find something for her to do. You can just run around and just... Or I can slowly move her up and have her rendezvous and put her in Azhag's army. Okay, I think everything else is all good. There will be a rebellion here soon. I still don't think I want to repair this yet, because they're just going to go down there and sack it next turn, potentially. So if we can clear them out, then I will repair it, but other than that, I think we'll just relax on it. We could go ahead and upgrade this. Would increase recruitment capacity. What else would we get at tier 3 that's interesting? I guess we could get raid and stashes. We could put idols in there. We're starting to get control of that upper area, so I think we can go ahead and commit to that. Does that give extra obedience? No, no obedience. Okay. I think everybody else has moved. Let's just kind of confirm. Yeah, I want to keep them all in here just in case they do attack me. They have another 20 stacks sitting right here or something. The Skaven, I believe, were mostly dealt with. They have no towns and they have a small army, so it's possible they could come and try to backdoor Red Eye, but they weren't raiding my property this turn, and there was no Skaven corruption this turn, which means there were no Skaven heroes on my property, I think. Are you serious right now? How did they even get over there? God, this is going to be so annoying if they end up taking this. Alright, well, we're going to fight it and try to see if we can win. Maybe they were standing just off my property. I don't know. I'd have to go back and watch the replay of that, because they definitely weren't raiding. I guess they did an underway, again, to play footsie with me and jump, you know, the other way. Maybe the Skaven don't give corruption for people standing on property. Like, the vampires put out corruption. Chaos puts out corruption if they're standing on your territory. I do hope that they allow you to upgrade your garrisons a little bit more at an earlier rank, or just something to kind of stop backdooring. I said it's like a nice part of the game, but I mean, like a tier 3 town, like, yes, you can build the buildings there, so I guess it's there. It's just, it's such a high strategic cost. But getting to tier 3 for the walls. Maybe they could just reduce the cost on it a little bit. I don't know. It is annoying having to siege every single town, though, because Bretonnia has that, where they get free walls, basically, when you upgrade now. And that is annoying. To have to do all of those siege battles every time you want to take a minor town. So I don't know what the answer is, but... I do think it would be cool if you could, like... If you leave a lord or an army in a town, you get a discount on the upkeep, or something like that. Like 50% off if you park them in a town. Like, I think that would be really nice. Or just you were able to hire like actual units and garrison the units, like a Black Ark kind of stuff in a town, or at least like maybe a tier 2 building where you could do that, and then, you know, reduced upkeep for them. I think the ogres basically are going to have that, which was really cool. Something like that. Okay, so what do we? I think they have slingers. I think our goblins should be able to beat slingers. And we need to try to kill their lord. What kind of lord is it? It's... Okay, that's a warlock. Okay, so they basically have 2 lords, which is going to be annoying. Our Greenskins should definitely be able to beat theirs. Now, our hero is not as strong as theirs, so we do have to be very careful, and we want to have the orcs do most of the heavy lifting. I think the strategy is just going to be try to surround him. So just focus fire the same units there. Okay. I mean, if they want to fire on... Actually, I do not want them firing into the biggins. If they want to fire on my orc boys, that's fine. But I don't think biggins... Do they have a shield? No, they don't have a shield, so... Yeah, these guys have shields, so that's fine if they want to fire on them. Kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him. So we get a wall. Okay, there. Their lord's kind of beating me up here. Gotta make sure we try to kill this orc, because they have no towns. I don't know if they can rehire a lord or not, if like they go into raiding stance. They almost certainly could not rehire the hero. But yeah, I think if some of this army survives, they can get a new lord. So... And I don't like to do this very often, but they're kind of trolling me a little bit here too. So I'm just going to get them really low and then end the battle, so they don't replace the lord. No, he's going to be able to run out anyways, probably. Because they do get extra movement speed when they're running away. Okay, that's fine. That is a little trick you can do. Again, I don't like doing a lot of those kinds of tricks, but if you leave their lord hurt, then they won't replace him. But if you kill him, then they'll replace him, and they'll have a full health, you know, lord if you have to fight him again. But since they're kind of trolling me with this back door, I was considering it. Although it didn't matter, because he got out anyways, because he's just faster than we are when he's fleeing. So this hero put in some work, but everything else is pretty weak. Goblin archers putting in some good work there. I still don't have a timeline for when I'm going to get early access to Warhammer content, Warhammer 3 content. I imagine sometime over the next week or two, hopefully they'll start allowing some of that. What they did with one of the other games that I saw with the early access is you could like play through it, but you couldn't give a full game review. But you could just kind of talk about stuff. So I don't know. It's interesting how they negotiate that. But I think we just do money. The replenishment is interesting, but I'm probably going to replenish a lot anyways. But I guess 300 gold is not that much. So we'll just eat the captives. Just to make sure we're healed up and they can't mess with us. Okay, so I guess Skaven does not put corruption on your property by standing there. I guess that would alert you that there's sneaky Skaven on your property, so I guess that makes sense. But still a little on the annoying side. Okay, so they should just suicide into us next turn. They're taking attritions. They have no towns. This is their last army. So they should just suicide into us. I mean, they could just sit there and perma-raid, but man, he just got a lot of units. Okay, we don't have the troll upgrade possibilities yet. We could get the Mournfang cavalry. That would help out quite a bit against their army. Do they have... 6. Her magic is not that great. We could just raid them, but they're going to keep recruiting. See, like here, for example, when Chaos is standing, because the characters are there, you know, it's building up stuff. But... so we'll just, 2 turns we get an upgrade. Yeah, I think we'll just put some money there for now. So what's the play? So we could get the Mournfang and just try to fight them right now, but that's going to be 22, 27 units. Now, if we hit this guy, I believe the reinforcements will be coming in behind me, so we could have this army cut off. They have 2 mortars, though, which is a problem. How are they getting these mortars? They can't... I mean, they don't have a mortar building. I guess these things have just had it for a long time. Could just dash down. I mean, that's the safer option, probably. It says they are recruiting, and they can get great sword. No, they can't get great swords because that requires 2 buildings, I think. Requires armory. They do not have an armory. Okay, so they can just get like foot soldiers, which is annoying, but okay. So I could just stand here and raid, and then if they attack me, I could run, potentially. They might still hit me anyways. If this was a higher level lord, I'd feel a lot better about this, but like we don't have the orc upgrades, we don't have a lot of the leadership upgrades, we don't have like Foot of Gork or anything. Trolls would be good. I mean, we've got 5 catapults, rock lobbers, which should put in a lot of work. And we could go all out and just go like 2 Mournfang cavalry and probably beat them. You know what? Let's just do it. Whatever. Okay. So again, we're hitting the unit outside of the town, so that the town has to reinforce probably from behind us, so we can cut them off a little bit. Alright, so we're going to have to do this with just some good old-fashioned murder. Don't have a lot of magic. I believe the reinforcements will come from behind us. They should, which hopefully means we can cut them off. And they don't have any cavalry over there, so they're pretty slow moving. We could use the catapults to soften them up while we tear everything else up with our trolls. I don't think they had a lot of halberds and spears. They've got a couple of spears here, but these trolls should just slaughter them. Yep. That's what I like to see. Okay, yeah, so we can just set the catapults like here and just have them just open season, fire on these guys. And then we can use, are these guys good just staying in combat? They're okay. They really want to charge though. So we can use these 3 to just kind of harass. They do have a lot of armor. We don't have shields. If you guys haven't seen them yet. Mournfang Cavalry. And these are going to be ogre units for Warhammer 3. They might have, you know, different models or something, but that's basically it. I mean, you know what? Let's Use these over here. Put the stone trolls. Yeah, have them right up the middle. Sprinkle in there so they can't surround the trolls. Then, yeah, we can flank with those things. Put him in the middle. Him in the middle just to push that aura out. We could have, let's put some of these trolls on the side so we can just kind of tear up the flanks and move our way in. Yeah, they're really messing up my my dudes. How are these spears holding out so well? Like, they're completely surrounded. Are we just not attacking them? Now, the bad thing about not attacking the town is that I don't automatically get the town. I have to run if I want it. So it does matter. We do need to try to kill as many as we possibly can. So yeah, I mean that was a tough one. The spears are really the big ones. I mean, they did mess up our rock lobbers so much that it can be rough, but I think we killed almost all of their generals, or certainly injured them. She's gonna make it. Definitely tough battle. That's good. I mean, we don't want to just steamroll everybody. Okay. The spiky rollers did more than the Mournfang. Now, one of these Mournfang was just sitting there fighting their lord pretty much the whole time, topside, and I thought that was okay, but that probably was not a good matchup. Good job eating your snack. The trolls put in some huge work, so I knew they would. %3's not that much. I think we gotta take the money. Okay, so the garrison took some hits, not a ton. We've got like 1 unit of catapults. We can just, I mean, it's just a 1 turn hire though. We can go back and hire more of those. I didn't even see their cavalry. I guess we killed them very early. Mortar, yeah, I think we can take them in the follow-up fight here. So yeah, they're gonna run. Inspiring presence first, because we're just about to fight anyways. I mean, Spirit Leech is fine. Just keep Spirit Leeching their lords for now, so maybe I just go ahead and get replenished troops. It does lower the cooldown, so you get more Spirit Leeches. I suppose that's fine. We'll just go ahead and do that. Armor's nice.
Hey Rory, you want to help give your baby sister a bottle? You want to come down and help feed her a bottle?
It's kind of troll. It only gave me 2 instead of 3.
Put the game on pause and you can come back to it later.
Alright.
You can carry it downstairs.
I'll ignore that. I'll crush them all.
It's getting hungry. Well, do you want some more lunch?
Alright, let's do it. So it should destroy the outside army too, because they can't run twice. Now they're all going to get to gather. Well, no, there will be the secondary army will be reinforcing probably from the left behind us again. So I didn't even notice those outriders. I think we took them out right at the beginning.
Okay. Are you done with your plate? Hand it to me. Come on out. Okay. Hand it to me. You can bring the big hoe with you and come downstairs.
we don't need a special. Just put them in the 2 group, I guess.
Can you pause it?
3, 4.
Okay, come on downstairs. Otherwise, baby sister will get hungry and we'll have to go ahead and feed her.
Well, where I am eating, I want to come back when
You can come back later. Okay. Come on.
when
Put the roller over there.
Here, I'll go back. Come on.
Those stone trolls are serious, man. And some very, very good monstrous units. Okay, so they're just not moving. Alright. All of our units kind of refresh a little bit. Ooh, okay. Okay. All right. Patrols are appropriately pretty expensive, though. I didn't see how much movement we had left. I think we have enough to sack and occupy. Yeah. God, you get so much for sacking. The Greenskins are strong, man. I like the Greenskins. I wish, you know, they had a little bit more variety kind of near the top end. Like some cooler units. Maybe some more monsters or whatever. Wait, why does the sound? You guys still hear sound? Yes, looks like my sound's still working, but I don't know why the in-game sound just all of a sudden bugged out. Maybe at end of turn. Here's something. Huh. Bizarre. Okay, there it goes. Okay, I don't know. Maybe some bizarre bug. Okay, so either life leeching... Lowering of the armor is pretty big. There we go. Now we got a lot of replenishment. So we can hop back over next turn and recruit some more stuff. Okay, so now we can repair. So we've got the area a little more under control now. Hopefully this will be able to stall this out. I guess we can take this off for one turn. We are obviously going to lose a lot of money, but we're going to get more money next turn, so leaving that still available is probably a good idea. Ugh. Oh no, the vampires are taking all this stuff I wanted to take. I'm gonna have to fight those vampires then. They're getting... It's gonna be difficult because it's multi-front war. And they are pretty strong. But they are taking a lot of stuff that I want. I guess I could just leave that property and just go for Talabik land. If I don't want to fight the vampires. Ooh, Wargrave of Woe is getting wrecked. Okay, that's a good chance to go in there and clean them out because they're really annoying. Just about got all that settled in. 4 for this. Our growth is like okay here. What are we looking at? Is it 100 and something? Yeah, 140. Worth getting the extra 10 for 150. I don't think it's probably worth that. Okay. Essen, A little spook. If I don't go to war with the vampire counts. But what do I gain off of that? I mean, I've already got all the money. So I could get a growth building, maybe. I don't know. Okay, I think we'll just call it right there. I mean, I guess I could get a level 2 money building. Okay. About to get our tech here. Alright. Okay, that's fine. Considering if I needed to combine or delete some units, whatever. Non-aggression. We can't trade with anybody, period. I don't want their property, so I guess that's fine. If they take Erengrad, I mean, it'd be nice. It's a port, but, you know, one of the big things about Erengrad, I believe, is, you know, you get access to all these other trade partners if you have that. Because it's a really big, you know, port. But since we can't trade, it doesn't really matter as much. Alright. Okay, Kislev still has Erengrad, I guess. I mean, it's got like a cool building, but realistically that port is probably worth like 500 at the max for the Erengrad port. I think we have to pay the tribute. It's not just... The growth is nice, but I think something potentially bad could happen, like one of your armies takes attrition or something, unless they change that. I remember when the game first came out, it was just like, so be it, I didn't want to pay it, and then something bad happened, so I think we'll just do a tribute. It's a really, really old school event. Turn 36 seems extremely late for that, too. But, okay, Assault Garrison, sure. Income from sacking, yes, sir. Scrap compactor. Alright. Okay, so I think we'll just go tier 2 on most of these places and just upgrade the money buildings, and that's probably worth at this point in the game. We could just go, here we go. Yeah. That's really good, especially if you time that with your wall. Whenever you get your wall out, give 40 extra melee attack in terms of the extra damage. Virtually guaranteed all your people are going to hit, and hit really hard. Can we get down to the Wargrave? The Griffin Wood. Ugh. I mean, it's going to take all of our armies. It'd be nice to fight that when I have the wall, though. To not goof around, because... can be a pretty difficult siege, but I need to get those guys out of there. They're really unreliable. And then they might have some monsters, so... we won't goof around. Like, we need to make sure that we take care of that if we're going to go after Griffinwood, which probably will, because it looked like they didn't really have an army, but I'm sure they're going to be building one back. Yeah, they have virtually nothing. So I think we should go ahead and take them out while we have the chance. Good. I mean, our wall is not that strong, but it's still 20 units of, you know, stuff. Alright. Yeah, I don't even think it would give us one more turn if we did this. Maybe one turn if we had done this early. Like, we are rich, but it still is taking us a lot of predicted incomes, and, you know, we're just one setback away from bad stuff happening, so... One of our armies gets wiped or something. Oh, I forgot. Okay, so I could have put her in Azhag's army. This is not, like, too far off. I should be able to join him next turn, I think. Maybe. Totally forgot about the river troll there. Grad's still getting sieged. Sword of Cain, Red Eye Mountain. Hope there's more stuff kind of like the Sword of Cain minigame. I really haven't played with a lot of factions that can get to that thing. But I think that is cool, competing for different landmarks and, you know, having a special item that gives you lots of buffs but also has lots of negatives potentially associated with it. I think it's a really, and is full of lore. I'm not like super big on the lore. I think it's cool. I probably would be if I looked more into it, but anyways, I hope there's more of that. Well, that's going to be it. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.